Hi and Merry Christmas. I thought I'd just take a little bit of time to dust down my Santa hat from last year. Do you remember it? I bought this especially for the 12 Days of Giftmas projects for the thumbnails, and that video is doing phenomenally well right now compared to last year. I must have filmed those last minute gifts too late, but I thought I'd take the time out to instead this week wish you all a Merry Christmas and have a fantastic 2024, and give myself a bit of a break as well, because there's a lot to do in our house. But with any DIYer, I think we all need to start reaping the benefits this time of year and just have a well-deserved break. I did think about organising a Q&A for this year, but it then becomes a vicious cycle of editing a video and then having less time for me to spend with my family. But if you would like to ask a question for an upcoming video, feel free to comment below and I'll see what I can do. Maybe I do get enough questions. Maybe there's something that I haven't been covering over the last few months. I suppose a video like that would be perfect for us when we do need a lot of time to still research on insulation and other projects, because I do worry I won't be able to do a video every week, or at least a project good every week. But let's go and carry on our Christmas chat over towards the summer house next to the lake. Hans is always up for this kind of video because he gets to go for a walkies. Come on, boy. And who needs a Christmas tree when you've got loads in your own back garden? But obviously during the weeks where I can't complete a project in time, I don't really want to leave you hanging, because I do enjoy sharing videos. So if you do have any ideas or projects that you would like to see from me, then please also let me know below. Maybe there's something that you want to see and I haven't thought about sharing it. Those would also be very useful. And as always, any DIY tips and tricks are more than welcome. They're probably more useful than you'll ever know. Now, before I get there, I really would like to say thank you so much to everyone who's rejoined me on our new DIY adventure. And obviously that's to all old and new subscribers. And just thanks for taking the time to spend your Christmas with me as well. Woo! It's a bit steep here, you'll have to be careful. I might need to build some steps for this. It's my least favourite bit. Oh. We've had a lot of rain and wind, and luckily it's still standing. I can't say how long it will stand though. Oh, hi! You're gonna come and sit up here then? Oh, come on then. You've just gone the hard way. Oh! And again, we are truly grateful for your emotional support following our journey, leaving lovely comments. We get so much advice, tips, and obviously YouTube do give us a little bit of helping hand from it, because it helps us to afford extra tools and materials that we wouldn't necessarily be able to buy, and then document our next project. And hopefully we'll be able to eventually turn our a little bit uncomfortable auction property into a comfortable forever home. And I don't know what's wrong with this dog. I think it's something about this chair. Are you liking this place better now? I think he is, because he loves the garden space. Garden? And of course, we've also now managed to up our camera equipment, because I've always filmed on the same camera, which is probably low quality compared to what they are today. And we bought a drone to show you the full extent of the land. I've had to buy and work around several microphones, it wasn't a nice cost to do, but hopefully it will all just give you a really good, comfortable viewing experience. I've always wanted these things, but I always put projects first. You know what Hans is saying to YouTube right now? Where's my mummy's 100k plaque? Every year, I just hope at the end of the year, I just want one for Christmas, just to frame it and put it up on my wall. I was hoping it would be this year, but unfortunately not. It's not far off. And if you are one of the many subscribers that view and haven't subscribed, then feel free to make my Christmas, and definitely hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss out on the future projects. Right, are we going to change this scenery for people? Come on, Hans. Let's put this back in the summer house. These glass panels are going to go soon. That one's on its way out. I'm amazed it's still standing with all the wind we've had. We'll go around this way. Oh God, I think that would have been funny. I nearly stepped on there and I would have fallen straight in, but there's a few berries on there. An old door used as a fence. There's nothing like being resourceful. Anyway, so with all the DIYs that we've done so far this year, like installing the plasterboard, adding attic lights, fixing urgent leaks, obviously had to do that from day one. I'm sure there's other things that I've done and I've completely forgot. Deep cleaning the place. Oh, and a loft ladder hatch. We haven't even scratched the surface of this place. In fact, I'm not sure we'll ever be done. But that's where I thought you'd be interested in hearing about the immediate jobs that we've got lined up for 2024. Obviously, I can't think too far ahead. I like to do one job at a time and try and do it well. And we've got a lot of planning to do. The first key thing we want to focus on next year is to install a ring security system. Now, we bought this again during Black Friday and we've got a big kit to wire up. We've got the doorbell, we've got a load of lights, so that is something that I'll be doing. I've also noticed our gate keeps mysteriously being open, and we've heard there's a local family of foxes and I want to catch them on camera. Hopefully it's nothing untoward. We've got guttering to clean, some to replace. We've got to take the drone up to the roof to check the flashing around the chimney, because ever since we installed the attic lights and we've had a good look around there, one of the rafters is a little bit wet and I'm a bit cautious, so we need to probably fix that. So hopefully it's not too drastic. And that also means I think I need to invest, he agrees, in some scaffolding. What project do you want? I think he's saying he wants a dog kennel. Nah, he's a house dog really. His last dog kennel ended up going to my mum and dad's chickens. Shut up! And of course, a lot of next year will be clearing out any vegetation that's in the way. There's probably decades old bramble bushes because it's been neglected for so long due to age and disabilities. And I need to unveil that boat that we discovered and find out what is inside that mysterious barn, because there's something in there, but there's a tree blocking the entrance. Oh, and I forgot about that boat. I really want to find out whether it's seaworthy or not, because we're not that far away from the sea here. If I haven't told you, we're actually in Lincolnshire now, not Yorkshire, so we are miles away from family. We are still visiting them, but this place was just too much of a gem. I still love this and I still pinch myself every morning. And try to buy a small tractor because we want to plough and do some no-dig gardening, because we want to try and grow veg this year, don't we, pal? You're not going to be pooing on them, are you? He does have a habit of that. It's fertiliser, mummy. And once we've worked our way through some of those projects, we want to start going back into the house to remodel things, make things just generally comfortable, try and do one room at a time. I have promised my parents I'll do it like that this time, because when you try and renovate a house all at the same time, you feel like you're on an endless treadmill, you're not getting anywhere. Oh, and speaking of which, I want to set up a nicer office, because right now we're just shoved in the corner of the kitchen. It is warm in there, but we need to get a dedicated office. I really want to get my treadmill desk set back up, because although you might see me being quite active during the week on a video, most of the week I'm just sat down at a desk. Unfortunately, those are in storage right now. Oh, and I also forgot, once we have insulated the attic, we want to start adding some boards down. I'd love to board it all out, but if you've seen last week's video, it's just too big an area to do. It would be so costly. So unless we won the lottery, it just makes more sense just to do a few walkways to lights and key places that we need to go. Oh, and add a little bit of storage up there. We've got a lot of camping gear. I know I've had a few comments saying that lofts aren't for storage, it's more for insulation. It just makes perfect sense to me to create a place to put the old Christmas ornaments and stuff. Oh, and do you remember when I said that we'd put some mouse traps up in the attic and we hadn't caught anything and it's been months? Well, I've got a special clip for you right now. Yesterday, my husband heard a noise upstairs, some scuttling noise. I thought it was just having me on, and he went up there and basically he found something. We'd caught something. It wasn't a mouse, it wasn't a rat. Take a look at this footage, and we took it for a holiday. Now, we filled this mouse trap months ago and we've never caught anything in the attic until now. But it's not a mouse, have a look. Actually, he's having lunch now, or she. Can you see what it is? We're going to take it to the beach. Hopefully it won't come back. it might find a new home around here. But if you haven't worked it out, it's a tiny mole. If we're not careful, this could get eaten by a seagull very quickly. Oh God, it's not. Come on, come on. I'm trying to let you go, mate. I don't think he's understood yet. Mate! Mate! He's not worked it out. What's he doing? Come on! Come on! He's coming backwards. Oh, he's coming out! He's coming out! He's not coming out in a rush. No, not that way! Well, that'll tell you how small the hole is that he needs to get through in the house. Come on! Are they deaf? Or just blind? Oh, hands, get away. Oh. Oh, 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 oh. He's worked out. So while I do add more insulation up there, I've got to be very, very thorough checking for any access points. I can't believe what we found in it. I'd never heard of that, and neither of any of our family members. How did they get in? They can't even see. Oh, and if you are in a pickle right now and you haven't got someone something for Christmas, I highly recommend that 12 Days of Giftmas series that I did last year, because there's loads of Christmas gifts that you can make out of scrap wood, and they're all cheap or free, and most of them have free templates in a link in the videos. But yeah, it's a shame I didn't get to do any this year, but my house in this case comes first with keeping warm and getting it more efficient. So I think that's it for now. I don't want to take too much of your Christmas family time away. Yeah, hopefully you'll all have a fantastic, well-deserved Christmas and a great start to 2024. Hopefully I've inspired you to do lots of projects as well, and you can do that for me. And yeah, let me know where you're spending your Christmas. It's great to see the same faces commenting every week, but I never know where you're all from. Anyway, hopefully I'll see you soon with an upcoming project. Thanks for watching and Merry Christmas. Bye. Shush. Come you numpty. Go on, fall over. Shut up. Shh. I hope you got that on video.